Hey guys, I thought I'd just make a sort of fun video explaining a few things that have been going on sort of in my life and why things have changed so much, and also give you a tour of my new house, which I've just moved into with two friends of mine. It's actually kind of a mess, but then again I can't be bothered to clean up. It's not that bad. What I was gonna say first of all is, I do realize most of you know me as sort of someone who says things like, I still don't have a job, but I went to Lush, you know, and someone who jumps around in front of the camera in their bikini, which was really embarrassing for me, by the way. I mean, when clips from that video were put in that other video by Current or whatever, that was so embarrassing for me, because then I suddenly realized, geez, like, this isn't so good. Nobody else, you know, puts on their bikinis and runs around in front of a webcam. So, you know, it's not exactly very, let's say, feminist. In fact, it's kind of disempowering, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a massive feminist anyway. But that's no excuse. But what I'm thinking is, like, back then I just saw it as an opportunity for my channel to gain more popularity, but, you know, deep down I was embarrassed. But the last 2 years of my life in which I made all those videos were like a really, really bad 2 years, because I didn't have a job. I was done with school, but I had just nothing to do. I was together with Rob, who you met, who was really, really abusive. He may not have seemed like it, but it was a really abusive relationship. And, like, you know, also, like, he hit me and stuff, like, you know, I don't even want to go into it, but, like, I know he doesn't seem the type, but I guess there's, you know, different types of guys who hit girls, and I think one of them is obviously the shy type, you know, the quiet type. But it was really bad, you know. Back then I didn't have much, like, to fill my life with, like, except cosmetics and buying stuff and doing makeup and things like that. And, like, I know that not everyone who does like makeup things on YouTube is like that. Like, I'm sure you all have really happy lives, and I'm sure, well, you know, I'm sure, you know, you're great people and everything. It's just that I'm not actually really like that. As one of you pointed out, like, it is more me to make sort of political and social videos than cosmetic stuff. It's very true. And I'm actually really glad that, like, one of you spotted that, because I thought you all thought I was like the most vacuous person in the world, always going like, blah, I bought this, I bought this, I bought this. And yeah, so I was really unhappy, and this is why I did all of this. Now, I still, you know, don't get me wrong, I still enjoy cosmetics. I'll be doing 2 massive haul videos from this one cosmetics company, but instead of going shopping for Lush every week, now I might order from, like, one company maybe once or twice a year, you know? You know, because I'm not, like, so down with this whole consumerism thing anymore anyway. Although obviously Lush is very ethical. That's why I bought from them in the first place. But yeah, this is getting really heavy. So on a lighter note, I don't know, I saw actually Elle, her name is All That Glitters 21, like, really famous. I'm sure lots of you watch her. I saw her do a little tour of her new apartment when she moved in there. So I thought, why not do a little tour of my house? It's definitely not like a tiny fraction as fancy. It's a very simple house. But, you know, I like to live simply. So, here we go. This obviously is my room. It's, I think it's pretty cool with the throws and everything. The wallpaper is, like, super granny-like, so I had to cover that somehow. And we've got the Christmas lights. It's quite nice. Yeah, this is, like... Oh yeah, my bed, I found this mattress on the street, actually. It's a futon mattress, and I found it on the street, and I was like, okay, I've scored myself a bed. My little desk. This crazy poster my mom got when she was in college. Then here my like entire cosmetic stash at the moment. It's a lot less, right, than it used to be. I gave pretty much everything away actually, but you know, I'm still into this stuff. The only books I own, yeah, so maybe I am more like stupid than I let on. The wall of shame, which I'll come back to in another video. Basically I just put up like ads that I think are really stupid on here, and yeah, and just make fun of them, and just, you know, like this one for example. It's not your shoes, it's not your star sign, it's not your accent, it's your watch that says most about who you are. Yeah, right. Stuff like this. I'd really love to be a cheerleader. No offense to cheerleaders, by the way, I used to be a cheerleader. Nothing wrong with that at all. This is our little humble living room with a really freaky picture by René Magritte, and everyone who comes in here is like so freaked out by it. But it's art, you know? Yeah, I shouldn't have bought a TV. I haven't owned a TV in like 6 years, and it was better that way, because now I watch it sometimes. It's really bare. I mean, keep in mind I only moved in a week ago. Everything's pretty much empty. But I love this little house. It's really simple, but it's cool. And then my roommates live upstairs, but they're not there yet. Oh my god, this is the guitar my my new boyfriend got me for my birthday. Amazing. I mean, think about it, with Rob, he, you know, he never got me anything or whatever. We were always, oh, I don't want to talk about him anymore. The kitchen, just done some washing up, that's why there's a pile. There's a random slice of bread there as well. I think it's really cute for, like, you know, my first house. And obviously I'm living here with 2 other girls. I really don't know what this is. I think this is some sort of heating unit or something. I don't know. Then this weird little set of teacups was already here when we moved in, but I don't really like them. I don't know what to do. The bathroom is so funny. It looks like an actual sauna. Look at that. Everything's made of wood and it's really tiny, but I do love it. And the garden, it's actually pretty shit, but I can't go out there, otherwise my neighbor will hear me and she's gonna come running and she's gonna want to hang out, and I have other stuff to do. So yeah, that was my house. I hope that was in any way interesting to kind of see where I live, to see that, you know, I do sort of live a pretty simple life, without much. You know, I don't want to seem pretentious and say this is a simple life. Obviously this is, you know, still sort of maybe middle class, whatever. But yeah, I'm just really proud of my new little house. That's why I wanted to show you. So yeah, lots of new videos coming up soon. I think I'm gonna make a few tonight because my boyfriend is gone for the night. So yeah, see you soon.